Hi, beauties. Some of you are asking me about learning more about oral care in Ayurveda. I mentioned something about oil pulling on the podcast, I believe, one of the podcast questions a couple weeks ago. And so I want to talk a little bit more about the dinacharya, which is known as the daily routine as it relates to oral care. And this is a class that I took last semester as part of my Ayurvedic doctoral program. And oral care was this huge, it is this huge part of the dinacharya, of the daily routine. And that's because the sages, the ancient Ayurvedic rishis, really believed that oral health is so important to our overall health. Ama, which is known as toxicity in Sanskrit, that's the word, sort of the general term, can really build up in the mouth. And there's different energies in the body, there's different bodily types. Kapha is the earthy energy, and it can, in excess, can create stagnation. And so the best tastes to use in the mouth are bitter, astringent, and pungent. And so traditionally in Ayurvedic care, you want to use neem. And you can even look for, now there's natural toothpaste that contain neem, or you can look online. But this is one of the traditional ingredients that are believed to be very important for using in oral care, because it helps to cut through that the stagnation and the ama, which is believed to cause a lot of conditions. Stagnation is, it's so funny because it's very much in alignment with beauty detox. If you read the beauty detox solution, I always talk about keeping things moving to prevent sludge and buildup, and this idea of movement and preventing stagnation is a very core principle in Ayurveda. And it's the same thing in the mouth. You want to use the neem in your toothpaste, or and even in a really pure form, to rub it on your teeth and use it in your oral care every day. Another component of oral care in Ayurveda is tongue scraping. And this is something you can do. You can look for tongue scrapers online, and it's just believed to help remove, again, some of that stagnation and that ama. What's interesting is I remember before I really changed my diet, this is a couple years ago, when I had really bad acne and I was constipated, I had so much coating. So there was so much of a white coating on my tongue every day. And this is believed to be a sign of ama buildup. So just pay attention to how your tongue looks, and you can use a tongue scraper, and that's an Ayurvedic practice as well. Another Ayurvedic practice is to chew black sesame seeds, and it's believed to help polish the teeth and to help remove stains. You can look for black sesame seeds at your health store, and they have lots of different minerals, and that's what makes them so black. This is a practice that's used with the black seeds and not the white seeds. And of course, there's oil pulling, which has become more popular and mainstream, traditionally done with a little bit of heated sesame oil, or some people use coconut oil. And it's believed to help stimulate the vagus nerve. It's helped to draw out impurities and bacteria. And my teacher says that you really only need to do it for 2 to 3 minutes, up to 6 minutes. Sometimes I've read some people doing it much longer, like 15 minutes. But according to my teachers, both my one in London and my one here in LA, that's not, you don't have to do it for that long. So you're going to swish the oil around and spit it out. Definitely don't swallow it. So the oil pulling is also part of the dinacharya, part of the oral practices. Also, it's advised to rinse your mouth out before and after every meal. Even if you don't do a full brush, it's supposed to help cleanse the ama as well, especially if you're in a restaurant, you're out, you're at work in the middle of the day. At least rinse your mouth out. You can go to the bathroom and in a very discreet way do that, and that would just help to prevent that stagnation. It's believed that the oral health is connected to all the health of your entire body. So there's some of the dinacharya oral care practices, And I hope that was interesting to you. Check out the neem, check out a tongue scraper, check out black sesame seeds and the oil pulling. And those are some of the steps if you really want to have superior oral health and prevent ama from building up in your body, starting with the mouth. These are some good practices to start looking into.